Negativity contagious?
A bad apple can ruin a whole bunch. The same is true for negativity. It can change what you do next, and surprisingly, it can affect your weight and your health. Today, we will talk about contagious negativity, then do a review of our CTAs and share something we love.
As a health coach and a wellness coach, we ask the questions so you get the answers. Let's get started as we ask.
Wait, what?
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Kamna.
How are you?
How are you?
I am good.
I'm good. Are you?
I am. And, surprisingly, when I talk to you, I always feel more positive. So this is perfect for us because you're a very positive person. So you emit positivity. It's good.
Thank you. I feel like I am a
You
positive
are.
person. I feel there's somebody at one of my jobs that calls me the happiest person in Ohio.
I love it. I love it.
And I don't know if happiness is the same thing as positivity, but it's along the same lines, right?
Sure. Of course.
Okay. I have to tell you, the mornings in my house, I'm a morning person. Like, I get up singing, happy, ready to go. Not everybody in my house does. And it's
Okay.
amazing how one person gets up can suck the life out of the whole house.
Yeah. And then it
I'm not
ruins
kidding.
everybody's mood, right?
I have said nobody's ruining my mood today, so you're not allowed. My kids this morning, I wouldn't let them talk to each other. I go, you are not allowed to talk to each other about each other or anything. Next person that does, I take the phones. And I took the phones this morning because
No.
I'm like, you're in a bad mood, so you don't like this person singing, and then when you're singing, then it wakes up this person. Like, it's just it's a cycle almost. Does that make sense? Am I making sense?
Yeah. They kill your buzz.
Yes. I have a morning buzz. Good thing. Like, my coffee buzz is strong in the morning, and I
Yeah.
like it, and I want to ride as high on it as I can.
Yep.
And they kill it.
Yes. I get it. You can
And I'm
feel
not
so
saying, oh,
good. No, I know.
yes.
You can feel so good. And one person comes in and you're like, okay, what happened? What happened? What
Right.
did you just do? The whole room went quiet.
Yes.
Why?
Yes. And even a car ride. Have you ever been in a car ride with somebody and you're just like, oh my God, I can feel the negativity coming off of you. You might not even say a word and I can feel it.
Yep. I can tell you, it happened recently to me. I was in a room with a few people and we were having the best conversation. It was one of those late night talks where you're just like getting to the really good
Mm-hmm.
stuff. You're having like we're vibing, just talking. And another person came into the room and the whole vibe
Yes.
changed. And they didn't
So
speak,
weird.
but their vibe was just like coming in a little, not aggressive, that's not
Ugh,
the word, but
I
the energy
know.
was very down and very like, what are you guys doing? What are you talking about? The whole vibe changed. The whole conversation changed.
Okay, so did you look up the definition?
I did. Did you?
What did you find? Yeah, you tell me what your definition is.
So negativity is highly contagious, acting similarly to a virus that
Yes, I
spreads.
loved that
I
analogy.
did
Sorry,
too. That
loved
spreads
it.
via emotions like fear, anger, and anxiety, often causing more severe and lasting impacts than positive emotions.
That shocked me that it is more impactful and lasting than a positive one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could be the happiest person in the world in the morning, but if somebody else is negative, that negativity is going to be more impactful than my positivity.
I have described this as like a ripple effect. Like if I teach Sunday school and sometimes I explain like if you throw a pebble in a pond and then the ripples
Yeah.
run out. So if like you wake up happy and then you impact somebody else and then that's a ripple that impacts somebody else. And the same way if you wake up negative and then you impact your kids negatively and they are mean to somebody else. And it also affects
Mhm.
you personally in terms of what you do, what you eat, how you exercise, all the things. Isn't that crazy
So
if you think about it?
it's amazing how the mind works. It really truly is amazing to
Yeah.
me anyway.
Well, I think the
So,
most fascinating thing is how you think your body should just do what it should do, like a basic arithmetic, 1 + 1 =
right.
2. But it's so much more complicated, and your brain and your emotions and your stress are so impactful on how the negativity impacts your weight and your health. It was stunning to
Mhm.
me.
Yeah, definitely. So where did you go from there?
Um, So basically, they continued this definition, continued the idea of the virus. It
Uh-huh.
spreads like a contagion. So negativity is more powerful or more long lasting than positivity. So that's why, like, you can have 10 people who are positive and one who's negative, and that person is like
And it
is
shuts the
more,
room down, like you
yeah,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it could be like subconscious. It could be facial expressions, body language, tone, things that are not
Yeah.
directly negative, but you're like, "Ooh, that's a weird what's going on? There's a vibe
That's
here."
exactly what I mean by being in a car with somebody. They might not
Yes.
have said a word to me, and I'm like, "Oof,"
You
you know?
feel it. You feel the energy.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So
I I have a story, but I'll share it for the end when we get to solutions. So,
oh, okay.
yeah. Negative the negative is more impactful than positive ones, and it can impact health. So I want to get into that
Okay.
a little bit briefly. I know you have some
Okay.
important things that you found. So um,
Amazing, yeah.
that impacts your health hazards, such as if you have chronic exposure to negativity, it can weaken the immune system and increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes.
Really?
Yes. It can reduce productivity and cause a downward spiral, which is a shared drop in mood. So if one person with like the whole ripple effect, what we just talked about.
Yeah. Huh.
Um, Empathetic people obviously feel it more than people who are a little bit not as in tune with
Hmm.
others,
That's interesting because I don't think I'm empathetic. I
but you
don't. I
feel it.
mean, I think I can be, but I feel the negativity.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know how some people have, like, oh god, I don't know how to say it. Like, they say they have good, like, radar on certain things. Like, some people can be like, "Oh, I can smell a jerky boyfriend," or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I have that with negativity. I mean, I can go around someone and be like, "Oh, that's a negative person."
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yes. Yeah. I guess that's true then. Maybe you don't have to be really empathetic. Maybe you just feel it.
Maybe. Okay.
It's easier to catch an emotion than it is to catch a cold.
I did not know that.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. So, like, a laugh you is one of those that you wanna spread.
Think about when a baby
So
is laughing. Like, yes.
your positive emotions you wanna spread.
Yes.
Hmm.
Do you ever
This
see
you've
any
ever
of those reels with the babies laughing and you're just like, "Oh my
Yes.
god, that's the
You
cutest
bet.
thing
I was
ever."
I was just gonna say similarly, have you ever had somebody really mad and you try and make them laugh and they really wanna stay pissed and they're just like and you just keep going and then they're like they're fighting a smile?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
what I picture, like, the contagious positivity being.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
alright.
it works in the reverse too.
How
Okay,
fun.
here's the little truth bomb. Contagious
Okay.
negativity directly triggers stress-related weight gain through increased cortisol, causing high calorie cravings and metabolic slowdown, and it promotes
Mhm.
unhealthy lifestyle habits. So what happens is basically it triggers fight or flight. And so
Okay.
your body releases a lot of cortisol, and you go into that whole cortisol effect of other processes get shut down. You crave high sugar, high carby foods for quick energy. And then there's an interesting statistic. Research shows that if a friend becomes obese, your own chances of becoming obese increase by 57%.
Oh my gosh.
If one of your siblings is obese, your chances of becoming obese are 40%. And if your
And that
spouse,
doesn't wait, that doesn't have to do with genetics. That has to do with well, I'm sure
it
that has
was
part of it, but
it's in the
wow.
context of this negativity, like equals like, and 30%, 37% if it's your spouse. So you develop shared habits, shared attitudes, shared things. Isn't that interesting?
Wow, that's very
Yeah,
crazy. So you really are who you hang out with a lot of times.
seriously. Seriously. You can see it. Like, if you think about your own life, you can see when you're around somebody that may, okay, this is an example that I was thinking about when I was researching this. I've been on a tour, like a city tour, where the guide is funny and charismatic, and you're like, "Oh my god, that was the best time." But those tours are not like
Mhm.
anything special, but their positivity makes you enjoy everything so much more.
And then
Or
you
they
like that city more.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Versus if it's like
Yeah, that's a
a dud,
good point.
tour guide, you're like, "Okay, that was kinda boring. It was okay."
Yeah, you're like and then you remember that city as being boring or whatever it is. Like,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's
I
a
don't
great
know.
point. Very good point. So I looked up, well, I went down a rabbit hole on accident. I did not do this on purpose. I didn't know there was different types of negativity. I just
What do you mean?
assumed
Wait,
negativity.
what do you mean?
Like I just thought like if you're negative, you're negative. And then there was some things that I came across and I'm like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize that that's being negative." For example, self-doubt.
Oh,
When
okay.
you have self-doubt, that's a negative
Yeah.
emotion. So I was like looking at this and going, okay, so maybe I am more negative than I think. Although I don't have a lot of self doubt. There's some of these I do. Anyway, the self doubt is that inner voice in you that says you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you're not smart. It stops you from trying. That's a form of negativity
But within yourself.
within yourself. These are all within yourself. And then these are contagious to other parts. So, like some people that I know, I'm not going to say any names, have all of these.
Okay, wait.
But,
I just realized if you have self-doubt, then you
mhm,
collect data that supports that theory that you're not good enough or you're not smart enough. So you're
mhm,
collecting the data, which is like in the reverse of contagiousness, right? Like you're getting
mm.
the evidence that supports being negative.
Yeah, but then it trickles down and you then become negative in other like, oh, so here's the next one. Comparison. When you
Okay.
constantly measure your life against others,
Yeah.
that's a form of negativity.
Okay.
Um I this is what I love this quote. I found this quote. You're comparing your behind the scenes life to somebody else's highlight reel.
Wait, I need explanation of that.
So like think of it in like the analogy of like a movie. I'm comparing my behind the scenes, like when I look like this with my double chin and a zit on my face and my dark circles under my eyes, to somebody's highlight reel. Like what you're seeing right now is a
Oh,
behind the scenes of my life because this is the end of the day. I'm not fresh. I'm not, whatever. I'm comparing me right now, my behind the scenes, to
yeah.
somebody else's highlights.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's impactful.
Right?
Yes.
I do that
That
all the time.
feeds negativity. Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's negativity. Another one, constant complaining, which
Oh
we all know is
God.
negativity.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I hate.
'Cause you focus on what's wrong all the time, you vent it without seeking a solution. This attracts more negativity, constant complaining. There's been times when I walk away from a room. I just walk out. They're still talking, and I just walk out.
There's been places that I've gone where one person is talking about their like aches and pains and like they have this problem and that problem, and then another person starts talking about I have this problem, and then the whole room is talking about their aches and pains, and I'm like, oh my God, am I the healthiest one here? What is wrong in this room?
Yes!
Oh gosh.
Right?
Yes, comparison,
Okay,
yes.
here's another one that I don't know if you will agree with this. People
Okay.
pleasing is not gives you negative feelings
I need
because you say
more.
yes to everyone because you ignore your own needs.
Oh, wow.
And then you burn out trying to make everybody happy, and it leads to negative feelings and resentment. And I just can't do it all. And
Yeah.
it's like a negative ball of energy in your body.
The visual that I got was like a vacuum. So if you put all your
Oh,
energy into somebody else, like it creates a vacuum within yourself. And that vacuum gets filled up with negativity because that's all you have left.
right. You're giving all your positive away.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfectionism is a form of negativity because you believe everything must be flawless before you can share it or start it or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfectionism is procrastination in disguise.
Oh,
So those are all negative feelings. I didn't realize that that's a negative emotion.
okay.
I didn't because it makes you feel bad about yourself.
That's true.
Oh,
Like it's
that's not
not good
perfect
enough.
enough. That's not perfect
Yeah.
enough. And I never would have thought perfection was a negative. Anyway,
Yeah.
chronic worry. we can understand that. I think that one's
Mhm.
we would agree that, yeah, that's a negative feeling.
Self-explanatory.
That's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
negative. You have oh, this was interesting, though. It's like you're obsessing over things that haven't happened yet, and you know what happens with it? Sometimes you suffer 2 times. Once with the worry and
Oh,
once when it happens, but most of the time, they never come true,
okay. Yeah, I see that.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
controlling everything leads to negativity. It may you fear things going wrong, that's a
I
negative,
yeah,
like, you're
that's
constantly
related to some
thinking
of the
about
other
what
ones.
yeah, it's like you're constantly worrying about what could go wrong,
Yeah,
so you need to control it, because if I
right.
don't control it, then you're gonna do it wrong, and you're gonna do it wrong. That's all negative energy right there, right? Judgment. I agree with that, like, when you judge
Yeah.
people, that's negative, because you know what it does is it actually reflects your own insecurities.
Mhm. Yes. Yes, 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 it
When
does.
you judge somebody, it's your own insecurities, and
Yeah.
honestly, sometimes it's valid. I mean, I will judge somebody and be like and okay, I'll give you an example. When somebody tells me that they got their like their house cleaner comes like twice a week, I judge them. Don't judge me for judging somebody, but I judge them only because I know my house is dirty in itself. Not dirty, but do you know what I mean?
You need a house cleaner once a week.
Right. You know what I mean? Like I'm
Yeah.
judging you even though I want it and I want and I you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, victim mindset. Such a negative thing when it's like, "Oh, it always happens to me. I have no control over it." That's the most annoying one to me.
You know what that made me
So
think of?
annoying.
Is like when let's just say what it is. When you're sick and then your husband's like, "I think I feel sick too," because
Oh,
they wanna be the patient.
yes. Or, my favorite is when you're like, "Oh, I once I broke my arm." "Oh, I broke my arm once and it was way worse than that." Like,
Oh,
"No, you
yeah.
didn't. Stop." You know what I mean? Because anyway, that's a different topic, sorry. What about assuming the worst? Negative feeling. That's a
Yes.
type of negativity. Dwelling on past mistakes is a type
Yes.
of negativity. And the last one I have is obvious, negative self-talk.
Yeah. You know what this list is making me think of is there's 2 forms of contagious negativity. One that
Yes.
comes internally that you
Mhm.
create and that feeds that negative monster, which is I think all the behaviors that you're
Mhm.
talking about. Like if you put
Mhm.
yourself in a victim mindset or if you anticipate negative happens or whatever. And then there's the external where people are killing your buzz and you're just like, "Let me
Mhm.
be happy," but you can't because
Right.
they're so if you put those 2 things together, man, you're done for.
That's what I'm saying, like, even if you have 4 of these things,
Yeah.
and then you live with somebody that's negative, you got this, like, storm inside of you that is
Yeah.
just it takes conscious effort to get out of.
Yes, it does. It really
Yeah.
does. And I think what you're saying is so important to sort of identify where the negativity is coming from so you know how to attack it. If it's an
Mhm.
external source, then you can say, "Okay, I can put my bubble on and I can sort of protect myself from that negativity or if possible, move away from that person." If it's
Mhm.
internal, then there's some work that needs to be done on
Yeah,
yourself. And
exactly.
we've seen all the studies of how when you put yourself in a negative mindset and you focus on the negative things and people feed that energy, it makes you focus more and more on the negative.
Mhm.
Versus if you can have moments of gratitude or um just just be happy in general, that's what you will see.
Mhm.
It's that whole white
You
car thing.
find yeah, exactly.
You,
That's called something where you, like yeah.
like if you buy a white car, then suddenly you see all white cars because that's what you're
Mhm.
focusing on. It's the same idea.
Mhm.
If you focus on positive or negative, that's what you will see.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
it's so interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it's very fascinating.
And there it is really impactful because it activates the stress response. So if you get agitated, whether it's external or internal, your stress gets activated and then your cortisol goes up and then it just your brain interprets it as stress and it doesn't let you relax. It's a whole thing. It influences your
Mhm.
eating habits, your emotional eating, your mindfulness, mindlessness, snacking, reaching for
All
quick
of
energy
that
foods.
equals weight gain.
Yes.
Yeah, so
And
it's
when you
not
eat the
good.
wrong things, then that lowers your immunity and then it creates a
Yeah.
breeding ground for illness. It disrupts your sleep. It impacts your nervous system. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
Do you have anything else? Because I have some ways to sort of work on this.
I would love to hear some ways. I have just a couple things on gratitude, but we can go through what you have.
Okay, mine was just some non-traditional ways to release the negativity. Okay, because I'm like, we all know we should get away from that person, but sometimes that's impossible. Or we know we need to protect our energy, but sometimes you can't. You just like,
Mhm.
whatever. Um, I was doing a Reiki session a few
Okay.
weeks ago, and this person told me I need to keep a bowl of crystallized salt in the room. And I said, why is that? And he said that it absorbs energy. So it's a way to it cleanses the room of negative energy. And I thought that was really interesting. So I said, let me find
Wait a
out if
minute.
there's,
What's the difference in crystallized salt and other salt?
I don't exactly know. I need to do a little bit more research on it, but I thought that was really
Okay.
interesting. But if it
Hmm.
absorbs the negative energy, why not try it? I mean, it's not hurting me, right?
Right.
So
Huh.
then I was like,
So,
what
like
are some other ways?
yeah.
Um,
Huh.
okay,
Did he
this
say that
is
you're full of negative energy?
no, he said, okay, this is a longer story, but he said I'm a healer, but sometimes
Okay.
people will, because I'm so open and so vulnerable, people will kill my
Dump
buzz.
there.
Basically, so they'll
Mhm.
like absorb my energy and give me their negative. So I have to protect
Yeah.
myself from the negativity.
Hmm. I could see
So,
that.
it's like right along with this topic. I have to protect myself from negativity.
Well, yeah, we all should though, because we all have
Yes,
enough internally that we don't need any more external negativity. Is really what
absolutely.
this whole work topic is about to me.
Absolutely. This example is not, well, anyway, people who love dogs will understand. Sometimes a
Okay.
dog gets up and then like shakes their whole body, right?
Mhm.
Have
Yeah.
you've seen that because you have a dog.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
can do that too as a person. You can just shake your whole body and release all of that energy. And then so there's something in that, it's called a
I
somatic release that helps relieve the stress.
okay. Shake it off.
Shake it
Like that
off.
Taylor Swift song. Shake it off.
Yeah.
Shake it off. Anyway, yeah.
Humming or chanting, it physically
I've
shifts
heard
your
that.
body from stress mode to relaxation mode.
I've heard that humming is so good for you.
Humming, you can repeat like a om, you or whatever sound vibrates in your mind. It can help you.
Hmm.
Walk without your phone
But yeah.
because
What about listening to something?
oh, well, you could do too, but the walking without your phone makes you like hyper aware of your environment. So you're very present.
Huh. Yeah, that would be hard for some people.
Yeah. For
I mean,
me,
I'm
for
not on
sure.
my phone when I walk. Are you on your phone when you
I'm not on
walk?
my phone, but I'm listening or I'm,
Yeah.
doing so. I'm not looking at the birds in the sky.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm never
listening.
doing that. I'm never doing
Yeah,
that. I
exactly.
don't care to. Yeah.
Okay, well then there are other options.
Go ahead.
You could do a saltwater reset. So you can wash away the negativity like a warm bath with Epsom salt. You could soak your feet in salt water. Both of these things help draw out negativity.
Okay, so I'm hearing a lot about salt as draws out negativity. I wonder why.
I don't know. But the way I think
Does it
about it
have
is
something to go ahead.
I think if you put your body in warm water, you're already like calming yourself down and reducing your
Yeah.
cortisol, which helps you to relax. And the salt increases the magnesium, which helps you to relax. It's like
Okay, I
Epsom
was
salt
thinking it has
has a
something to do with blood
magnesium.
pressure.
Oh, that
Like,
could be too.
more when you have more sodium, doesn't that affect your blood pressure?
But if you eat it, it increases it. So I don't know.
Right. But so maybe I don't know. I
I
don't, by the way, nowhere near qualified to talk about any of
I
this.
think
So,
it has to do with the magnesium and the lowering of the cortisol response.
okay.
Write it and burn it. So
Oh,
put
I
the
don't burn it,
negative
but I write it.
yeah. Well, yeah, burning is kind of
Mm.
a aggressive act, but sometimes it can make you feel cathartic.
Yeah.
Touch
That's why I
natures.
end every single journal page. I end every single journal page with 3 positive things,
That's so good. It's
and
so
they're never
good.
allowed to repeat.
Oh, that's your rule?
That's my rule. Are never repeating.
That's so good.
It's
Wow.
very hard. Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's very hard. Anyway,
I'm sure. But you probably have gotten really good at it.
some days it's really good. Some days I find them in the moment and I'm like, "Oh, that's my good thing for tomorrow." You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But then some days I sit there and I'm like, that's ridiculous. There had to be something good,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So,
Touch nature. So there's something called earthing where you walk on the grass in bare feet.
mhm,
That's supposed to help you reconnect with the earth. And all of
mhm,
these things calm you down and make you feel safe and secure. Cold
and
water
less negative.
reset. Yeah. Clear physical clutter. So clean up your space. That helps your mind. And then move your body to loud music.
Oh, to
It's a
loud
distraction.
music.
Yeah, it's just
Hmm.
distraction technique.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Well, so I had the whole focus on gratitude. I went down that rabbit hole too. And research shows that when you focus on gratitude, it lowers your cortisol by 23%.
Whoa.
That's a good
Whoa.
percentage. That's
Hmm.
so important that I'm so glad that I do my gratitude. Anyway, when you focus on gratitude, it boosts your mood, your energy, and your emotional resilience.
Uh-huh.
And gratitude actually rewires your brain for optimism, creativity, and calmness. And there's this doctor, Daniel Amen, Amen, and I started following
Yes.
him because you've heard of him?
Yes.
He he's done all this research on negativity, and he actually found that when people are negative, it actually shrinks your brain. The front lobes and the back ones actually get smaller the more negative you are in the CT machine. They get
Whoa.
smaller. Your brain is shrinking. I'm going to just say it. You might be dumber if you're a more negative person. That's it. I'm just going to say it.
Whoa.
I know.
That's
And he
stunning.
does these positivity bias trainings, which I reached out to him, so maybe he'll respond. I don't know. But his 2 things that he tells everybody is you should start every single day saying, it's going to be a great day. Before you even leave your house, before you leave the bathroom, you say, it's going to be a great day.
Yeah.
And then you end every day saying what went well today.
Yeah. I
Well,
get
this day went well.
I think I get that because that's like training your brain to look for the positive. If you keep
Yeah.
repeating it, you start believing it and then you're like, "Oh, that was good. This was good. That was good." Like you will
Mhm.
look for your positive things. You look for
Mhm.
it. What
Mhm.
am I going to write in my journal
Yeah.
tomorrow? Yeah.
So,
I
a very interesting topic, and I really realize that I have a lot of negative people around me. I really realize that.
yeah. Well,
So,
I think that just means that we have to be more hyper aware and we have to work a little bit harder to maintain our positivity because you could see
yeah,
the negative health impacts. I mean, the brain thing alone. Wow.
shrinks your brain.
I don't want to lose my brain.
I don't either. I'm trying so hard to do things to make it bigger or smarter. Like I'm eating the nuts and I'm trying so hard, and then somebody is going to come in here and make my brain smaller for me. No, I'm not going to
No,
allow that.
no, no.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree with you.
Anyway,
100%.
so not only are these some people making us gain weight, but they're
Yeah.
also making my brain smaller.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Anyway,
Not okay.
no. So anyway, what are you do you have anything else, or
No, that's
excuse
it
me, you
for
gonna give
me.
me a call to action for the week?
Well, do you want to talk about how it went from our last call to action?
Sure, because I don't know. I
I
don't know
can
what I
tell
did.
you. You were supposed to eat 5 servings of nuts.
Yeah, I didn't. I did eat nuts. But I
Okay.
wasn't picky about it, and I did try making my own flavored nuts, and I wanna tweak it some more because 'cause I'm not quite confident on the way it turned out.
Okay.
But, I don't know, I'm not a nut person.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Some people
Yeah,
are not.
yeah, I'm just not.
Mine was to focus on, protein and carbs. I
Okay,
didn't do great on it because I wasn't really cooking for myself. So I
okay.
tried my best. I guess you could say I switched my CTA midway to focus on being mindful and eating mindfully. So that's what I
And
did.
did it work?
Yes, it worked. It was
And you
really
enjoyed what you were
enjoyable.
eating?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, very enjoyable.
That's the most important thing, though, is that you, like, really enjoyed it, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
So do you
So, are
want
you
to?
setting one for the week?
I am. So
Okay,
as you can tell, I'm sick again. Um, I think I got it from being on the plane, and I have been sick now 3 or 4 times in the last year, which is too much for me. So I really want to start working on my immunity. So what that means is I was not sleeping well. So yeah, that's a big thing. You got to sleep. I was not
okay.
taking my vitamin D. My eating was a little bit off, and my stress was probably a little bit higher. So I need to start working on. I know that's a big list, but I want to start increasing my immunity. I don't
Okay,
want to be sick anymore. I'm tired of it.
I know. Yeah. Side note, I took my daughter for her well visit today, and the doctor told her she just should not stay up later than 10 o'clock. Period.
Really?
And she was adamant about it, and she's like, "No, we should not be out. We should not be up later than 10 o'clock."
Why does she say that?
Well, because my daughter gets up at 5, so yeah, you have to figure that out. What yours
Okay.
is? She said, "If you're
Okay.
not getting 7 hours, then you have to figure out how to do it, 7 or more."
Yeah.
So for
Does
her,
you?
because she gets up at 5, it's 10.
Yeah, that makes sense because she needs rest.
Mhm.
As teenagers,
Uh-huh.
need way more than adults.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
Do you have a CTA for the week?
Um, I'm actually gonna keep it very simple. I wanna keep my tracking going. I'm doing really
Okay.
good with it. I had an aha moment, and I'm also tracking my weight. My aha moment came this week when well, today, I weigh myself every day, and I went up. The scale went up. And I was so pissed because I did decent this weekend. And then I went, "Wait a minute. Was I down from last Monday?" And
Uh-huh.
I am.
Oh,
That's what really should matter.
right.
My Monday to
Right.
Monday weight. You know what I mean?
You're not looking at the data
The weekends I
properly.
do a little bit more salty and stuff like that, so it's like, okay, so who cares if I'm up a little bit on Monday, as long as it's down from last week's Monday.
Right. Right.
It's going to be up every Monday, it's just going to be.
Right.
But as
Compared to
long as it's
Sunday.
going down, up, does that make sense? Going down, but up.
Yes.
It's like,
Yes.
I don't know, it was like, duh,
It's
I've been doing
it's
this for how long, and why did it just hit me that it's okay to go up on a Monday?
yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Anyway, so I'm gonna keep my weight tracking and my food tracking.
Okay,
And
sounds
then
good.
I had my what I love.
Okay, tell us.
All right. I didn't buy it, so this is an odd one for me to talk about. My husband found this and he did the
Oh.
research on it, and I think you're going to be so proud of him. It is Tums. It's called Wonder Belly. It's an antacid. There's no dyes, no titanium dioxide, no talc, no artificial sweetener. It's it's basically he looked it up when he was researching it. It's basically um baking soda flavored with lemon. But these are the inactive ingredients is cornstarch, does have natural flavors, sucrose, vegetable cellulose, and vegetable magnesium.
Oh,
And then the
wow.
active ingredient is the calcium carbonate. It's
Did
lemon
you try
sorbet.
one?
I tried it. I didn't I just took like bite of one because I was like, I want to taste it. It tastes great. It tastes like lemon. He
Okay.
I can't get the lid off. Here it is. It's the same size as a Tums.
Okay.
He said they worked. faster than anything he's ever done ever with it.
No.
It's non-GMO, it's vegan, it's animal testing free, it's dairy and gluten free. It's got a clean label, protected and certified. He got it at CVS. He said it was $1 million. Not really, but he said it was a lot of money. But
Yeah. Well,
wonder,
hopefully
have
you
you
don't
ever heard
have
of
to
it?
eat too many. No, I have not.
Yeah. He said he was researching the best thing for it, and this came up, and then he went down this rabbit hole on it, and it was like the best quality ingredient thing you can get.
Wow. That's good
Yeah.
to know. What a good
I
tip.
know, isn't it? Aren't you? I'm so
Yeah.
proud of him. I'm like, what I'm saying is soaking in somehow. Because he was
Oh
like,
my
there's no
God.
dying.
So look,
That's
this is the
really
whole
what he was looking.
contagious,
Uh-huh.
whatever you call this. I don't know what it is. The reading
Yes.
labels. I
Oh
love
yeah.
it.
He's finally convinced. He's finally convinced that the dyes are affect him.
Oh my
Years this has
God.
taken. Years. But hey,
Wow.
one step at a time. So, all right.
Good.
So go get it.
Good.
If
Good
you
tip.
suffer from heartburn, go get Wonder Belly antacid.
I can't wait. I mean, not that I need it a lot, but
Well, right.
it's good to
Right.
know.
Yeah. So, all
Wow.
right.
Awesome. Well, thanks. See you next
Have
week.
a good week.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. All the information provided is meant for education and entertainment purposes only. Please consult your physician before making any changes.
If you like this episode, please give us a 5-star review. Also, share this episode with someone who you think would enjoy it. If you have topics you want us to investigate, please message us. Thanks!